representing myself, I don't have a solution. I know that my letter was one of the, or I know, the only letter. In fact, in your South Shore Economic Development Plan, which was very well done, it didn't even include the cultural center property as an asset.
You haven't seen it yet.
I didn't.
You haven't finished it.
Oh, okay, in the draft. So, I don't know how to proceed. I just know that as a resident of South Shore, that we've invested in our condominium and we have a foreclosure too, that I want to walk by the lake and know that President Obama and Michelle Obama are really proud of what I think is one of the most historically beautiful and exquisite sites in the city.
So, if there are people that are here that would like to be on the committee, you can sign up.
Good, okay. We just have a few more minutes left. I know that, now, Kiana, did you want to speak? We would love to hear you speak for a few seconds. I don't want to put you on the spot.
Good afternoon. I know you all have been here for a while, so I don't want to stand before you long, but I did just want to come by and say happy first day of summer.
Yeah. First and foremost, it's been a long, arduous winter.
And so with that being said, we have to recognize what the warmer climate means for our community as well. So we have a very engaged community, which is a blessing, even though the media does not always portray us in the light in which we know that we truly represent. So that's where we as a collective have to own our own story and tell our own narrative. And so really what we want to encourage each of you to do is to make sure that you're reaching out to our young people. Really reaching out and engaging them. And when I say engaging, I mean in a very fundamental way. I even say hello and good morning and good afternoon to them, because many of them don't even hear that. And we have to adopt these young people, as well as the families in which they come from. Because what we're seeing playing out on our city streets is a byproduct of fragmented and broken people. And so we, and I do mean the we, that are able to reach out and give back, we have to do that. There are a wealth of programs that are going to be, and activities that are taking place over the summer. We want to make sure that our young people are engaged in meaningful activity, that they're safe. So please, we have many free programs. One here, we're having a youth mentoring and basketball program. We're using basketball as the hook, but we really want to get them involved and engaged, and that's important. We also know, and I'm going to be very real, we got an election that's coming up. The November general is on the 4th of November. There are critical pieces of legislation, referendums that will be on the ballot, from minimum wage to insurance and birth control for women. These are things that are very much going to impact the middle class in our communities. We have to make sure that we're out in mass numbers to vote. We had a dismal turnout in the 7th Ward for the March primary. That cannot happen. We had the senator here today. She talked a lot about the partnerships that we need to have with all branches of government. All that we hear about are pension crises through our various unions. We are worried about property tax increases. All of that is tied to the state of Illinois. So on the ballot are our state reps, our state senators, and our governor. So we need to make sure that we have representation that is aligned with our interests. We are 248 days away from the municipal election that Doreen and Stephanie and I know a lot about, because we're working hard out here making sure that our community is engaged. What I will say is that while there is a lot of energy around the 7th Ward race, this is a blessing for our community. Because if we have this number of leaders that have a vision for the ward, that want to help propel us forward and transform it, we can do nothing but succeed. So what we need to do as a community group such as this, so Bill, thank you so much for putting together this conversation, and to Val and to Yvette and to Mary, to all of you leaders that continue to mobilize, that's important. But what we have to do is not about us that's in this room, because these are the same familiar faces that we see from meeting after, I'm in the 4 meetings today, and I see y'all about 4, we can just roll together. But it's about those that are not in this room, that are not in those meetings. Those are the people that we need to reach out to. So through our block clubs, through door knocking, through our churches, we need to get to those neighbors, because this is the most dynamic neighborhood and ward in the city of Chicago. The fact that we're talking about the presidential library, we have 2 contenders on the list. We haven't heard the media speak to that. They're preoccupied with what shooting took place and, what foreclosure rate, or we don't have a replacement for Dominic's. But we have assets. We need to manage those assets. And the greatest commodity is us.
Yes.
So it's the collective that has to work together. So I'm excited, I'm encouraged. I certainly want to make sure that we utilize this summer to do some positive things for our community, that we reach back to our young people, we help some of our less than young people find jobs and meaningful things to do, and we hold our leadership accountable. I cannot tell you, if you're having issues with your SSA, if you're having issues with any of your city services, it's not up to the leadership to know through osmosis. We have to show up in mass numbers and articulate what we need. And that's the way that we're going to invoke the change that we want to see. So thank you all so much. Any questions you have of me, I'm always available.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
Okay, you guys all have my flyers. I'm offering a fitness program in the summer. As Kiana was saying, we have to engage in the community. If we're not healthy as ourselves, if we're not exercising, if we're not energetic, we can't be available for this mission. So what I'm offering is a whole bunch of, you guys see the flyers. I did that all by myself. I didn't have a kid helping me do it. Yeah. So we have everything from yoga to boot camp, and there's also, I want to explain just a little bit, and then I know it's been a long day for a lot of people. On that flyer, it says here, Team Fitness Contest, July 12th to October 4th. First prize is dinner on me. Basically what it is we're looking for 5 groups of 5 people, and then there's going to be 1 team leader of each group, and the collective weight loss after the 12 weeks gets dinner downtown on me. Yeah. So, what's that? Well, the group will decide. The group will decide. Yoga begins with you. So right now we're looking for. The alderman has a little mantra. I am 7. You are 7. We are 7. So right now, it's the individual basis. When there's interest, which I know there's like 4 people in this room who already said they're interested, then we'll establish a date. Matter of fact, there's 3 people in this room right now. Kiana's one of them. You're 2. Stephanie's 3. Let's sit down right. Or let's get a date for yoga. Set the date today before we leave, because we're doers in the 7th ward. Set the date, and then we'll go from there. But I offer private sessions as well, and that's all. Thank you.
Okay, great. And let me also just say before the meeting, we do have another meeting coming up on July 26th. So mark your calendars. Because we're back. Let me know. Email me if you want to speak about anything. If you have any ideas. But if nothing else is needed to say, let's just plug random Glanberry.
There you go.
I bought my girlfriend the first ring I've ever gotten. Not that ring.
He said not that.
And it is beautiful, and she's very happy with it, and it put me in a good place in life because she's happy with it. So let's everybody go to Brandon Bland. Door is down. The door over business. Yes.
Hi.
Speak loud.
I know, right? My name is Latrina, and as Billy said, I own Random Plan Wigs and Accessories, 3 doors down. I've been working with Chef Sarah and Lana as well. If you have feet ladies or a pet, gentlemen or ladies, please stop by and patronize her as well. She has shoes and dog fashions. Also next door, 2 doors down, is Care for You. We've all been working together in exchange collectives and trying to do things to generate attention over here to let folks know that we have some new businesses along here and that we are asking for the community support to help us survive. There's a health and wellness center, I forgot the name of it, it's opening next door to me within a month.
Oh, wow.
As well,
That's good.
run by Vivian, and I forgot what she's gonna name it. But also when they open up, if you could just please make an appointment to support us, because we're all trying to work together and we're all kind of struggling, but we need the community support to survive.